And for you, a whole new, strange, and wondrous world. Air fills your lungs as you stretch into your limbs in your new home, dry land. The race to evolve has begun. Now you are a creature surrounded by your nest mates. To evolve, you will need to meet the other species on the planet to earn DNA. Earning DNA moves your progress bar, located at the bottom right there. Let's take a look. This bar shows your progress. Fill it by building relationships with other species or forcing them to become extinct. Let's look at our first goal, the top left right there. Here's where you find your objectives. Aw, cute sounds. I cannot make that any louder, unfortunately. Left click on the ground to move your creature. So right there you can see I'm left clicking with my mouse and my character follows it. Now, right here, you see Velen1337. That's me. This is my creature right here. Now, if you remember at the beginning, I looked at my themes for the theme for select your kind of creation. Well, as you can see, this is it. So I'm sort of cannibalizing, kind of. That is my original creature. He's in Galactic Stage. He's pretty far along. After I reached Galactic Stage, I played for a couple days and then I just immediately quit. Okay, who's this? You've been a new species. Care to make them a friend or foe? Set your stance and get ready to sing or snarl at your new neighbor. Now, if you look at the bottom right now, you'll see I am taking a hostile stance, and I want to be strictly hostile. As you can see, they're hostile towards me right now. So I'm going to focus, just kill everything. I'm not going to befriend a single species or rogue. Since this is hard, this is actually pretty challenging. I think on easy mode, most of the time they don't even deal damage. I earned 7 DNA points right there. Well done. To the victor goes the spoils. You are on your way to a bigger brain and a better you. Devour. Yes, I've played the game before, clearly. Can't believe I ate my own kind. Poison, charge, and the reason I ran so far across just now was because if you're mid-charge and you press a button, you go through the person instead of stopping right on top of them and stunning them. So now I'm just biting. I don't want to mess with those guys. They have a lot of health, which means they're generally a better creature than I in combat. And they will, like, a good way to extinct a creature that is stronger than you is kill their babies or lure a lone member to your nest. But it's really hard to do that, especially when you only have 10 health. They can easily kill you. So now I'm going to take over this nest. I have 44 DNA points at the bottom, and now I have 76. I was given 25 DNA for killing 3 of those, along with the actual DNA I got for killing them. Find a new part to evolve. Alright, let's do it. Finding parts does not give you evolution points, if you're wondering. Okay, these guys are not openly hostile to me. They appear to have very bad stats, so I'm just going to go ahead and kill it. Whenever you're using poison, kind of like I am just now, you see I shot a poison, but it didn't hit the target. You have to wait a couple seconds so it'll hit the target and then move, otherwise it doesn't work. Sometimes when you kill creatures, you get new parts, but mostly you just look for remains on the ground. The bigger the remains, the more important the part, and the more DNA points it costs. Okay, that's the alpha, and right now they're a little upset at me, so they're probably going to be a little more hostile than usual. I want to get that charge. Okay, now it's stunned, so it can't attack me. Alright, I got a good head start there. Sort of running away right now. They're not very hostile. Whenever you, oh, look at that little I love how they do a little battle cry. So whenever you fully extinct a nest, you'll notice that all the remaining creatures disappear, and if you walk over that nest, you heal up. Also, you see the bottom right corner, there's a portrait of me, and you see my health and my food. If my food goes down, I periodically start losing health. So you see those little plus signs, that means I'm gaining health because I'm at a nest in which I conquered. A little laggy right now, a little FPS. I don't know why, it's a little glitchy. Gibbles, they have a little more power. There's the new parts right there. There's the remains I click on. Okay, those appear to be graspers. What's this? You discovered a new part. Imagine the cooler stuff you'd find in even bigger creatures or skeletons. Okay, so you see at the bottom and pointing to an arrow to it. It looks like a heart with waves coming out of it. The hotkey for that is backspace, and what happens is you do a mating call, and you find your mate, click on her, and you enter your creation stage that I was on earlier. Kind of like in the cell stage. So right now I just want to get a few more parts before I go into that, because I'm not going to do much. There appears to be another nest of those creatures that I wiped out at first. I don't know why. Usually when you wipe them out once, usually there's not more than one nest, I should say. I'm not gonna win this by much, but whatever. I'll just eat it. I'm not feeling the best, by the way. I'm a little sore. Pretty much blew through an entire tissue box. As you can see, my DNA progress, I'm about to meet a checkpoint, which is good. Every single time you meet a checkpoint, you get bonus DNA points, and so something interesting happens usually. The checkpoints grow farther and farther apart every single time, making it harder. So I just reached the checkpoint. My brain is bigger and better. Brain power, you've grown a little smarter and taken your first step towards sentience. You've earned the ability to entice an ally to join your pack and help you on your adventures. Members of your pack will help you attack or befriend people. So as you can see on the right, middle right area, there's a pack with a grayed out member in there. That simply means that I have a spot open if I want to include a member. So right now I just got an interesting part called Terrapin, which gives me 3 bite, which will be very useful whenever I'm fighting because I don't do much damage right now. As you can see also, my health increased. My total health increased whenever I got my new brain power. Health mainly increases when you get DNA checkpoints, but you could also increase it using parts. Those guys don't give much DNA. They only give 4 DNA if you kill all 3 of them. That's pretty bad. I think every single time you reach a DNA checkpoint, the amount of DNA you get for killing lesser creatures decreases. So now I'm going to mate with this fair lady. Well, actually, it's a man. As far as we're like all men, actually. Do a little dance, make a little love, something like that, and then get down tonight. There's also a test drive you can do, but I don't really care about that. I kind of know what's going to happen simply by, how I look. There's Terrapin. It's strictly carnivore, so I'm going to get that right now. I have the money for it. It's only 75. Interesting sounds. I kind of sound like a bull right now, or something. I want arms. Yeah, I like Bull Joe. It makes me look stronger. I remember on my original creation that was dead next to my spawn, I got killed by more primate animals so many times, just hundreds of times. I got killed by primate-like animals like the one I'm using right now. Like, they have bulgy arms, that same mouth, and they had more cow-like feet, actually, so I guess they're more bull-like. Took out that, the poison, because I wanted Rocket Launcher, which is poison 2. Plus it looks more inappropriate, in my opinion. Whoa! What's going on here? I don't see it. Maybe? Yeah, there it is. Alright, we're good. Make it a little bigger. Yep. Alpha dog. I kind of don't want my hands visible, because I just want to be like that, you know. Fire mage, roar! You don't really see my paint as best right now, but whenever you spawn, the paints are automatically there. Oh, there's a better weapon, actually. Scimitar. I want to grab Scimitar instead. Reminds me of those creatures in Dead Space that have the scimitar-like stuff on their back, their shoulders. This actually looks pretty good, like a thumb or a index finger. Okay, now it's just messed up. Like I'm flipping somebody off. That looks pretty good. Let me see. Yeah. No, maybe. Looks like a. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking here. It looks pretty good. Still like an index finger. That guy was smiling at the end there. A little goofy. About out of time. 2 more minutes, 3 more minutes left. This is sort of a tutorial. If you press escape, it automatically skips it. I'm just going to go through a little bit. Because I like how my eyes look right now. It's hilarious. Look at that. Aww. So cute. That's so messed up. Oh, that strike animation looks pretty good for what I have on my index finger. Now I'm going to befriend somebody so I can have them in my pack. It will not count towards my pure aggressiveness. He approves. Now we're gonna dance like freaking retards over here. Hello, friend. You've added a creature to your pack. Hunting and now dancing with other people will be much easier. Why would I dance? Huh. Appears I've skipped this. Charge 2. Speed 2. That could be very useful later on. And it's more cow-like. It's clippity. So what I could do is I could take out my nose. And since my nose is only charged, I could take out the little horn on my